Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a rowdy couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
Yeah, rowdy for RWBY.
Rowdy for RWBY. And this is Ice Queendom, episode number 9 that we are checking out today. And you can get all of our RWBY reactions in a playlist in the description of this video.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Weiss? I fell asleep! Shh. Oh. Cream and 5 sugars. Just how you like it, right? Here. Coffee. Huh? Thank you, Weiss. You've ruined everything, you know. I really thought I could trust you to help me protect what's most precious. I thought that I was doing the right thing. So sorry, Weiss. I just felt so awful for them when I saw how you'd locked all of them away. I understand exactly how you feel. It's one of the things that makes you so special, Ruby, and why you can get away with things that I can't. Huh? You can move through the castle and the city freely. And now that I think of it, I understand how Yang feels as well. When I see you doing that, it makes me want to set the rest of them free too. Without spoiling them completely, of course. But I thought that you totally hated me because I was being so embarrassing all of the time. It's true. I do find your simplistic and reckless nature to be questionable.
Simplistic.
But I know that I can count on you, Ruby. Really? Sure. And besides, I've never actually met anyone who's lonelier than me. Wait, why are you saying I'm lonely?
Yep.
I mean, I guess.
Where the nightmare happens.
Oh. You're right. I just didn't realize. In order to protect the ones important to you, you have to lock them all away. Lock them away forever. Oh, speaking of important things, my weapon, Crescent Rose, the barrel's actually on the other side. You got that wrong, Weiss. No, Ruby. Everything has been done for its own reason. Reason? After all, it hides in the shadow of the person you're facing. But Weiss, where are you going?
Your head's just gonna spin around.
I too must go to sleep. But this is our team's dorm room.
We're bunkmates.
I guess you don't like the bunk beds after all. I truly always wanted one.
Just slowly turn around. Just your head.
But this is supposed to be your dream. It's getting late. It's time for me to go back to my own dream now. Don't you see? Yeah. I think I do.
I don't.
I've seen too many horror movies. Like when she turned around, I expected her face to be messed up.
Yeah, me too.
You too, Weiss. Sweet dreams.
Hey, RWBY! What's happening?
I think now you know.
Are you okay? What in the... RWBY!
How bad is it, Shion?
RWBY has been trapped by a dream within a dream. The nightmare must have snuck into her heart. My semblance is being blocked. She's beyond my reach.
John. What is it?
What's going on?
His aura's getting stronger. Go, John! You can do it! 2, 1, 2! Go, John! You can do it!
Just a little more!
Well done, John.
Yeah.
Wait, Is this the train?
Welcome back, Ruby.
Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness.
It's my last coin.
And gone.
She's out of semblance. They're out of semblance.
I'm not entirely sure how, but she seems to be out of danger. My
John's man.
semblance isn't fully exhausted yet either.
Okay.
By the way, what is Jean's semblance exactly?
That's the thing. We don't really know yet.
He only just recently learned how to activate his aura.
Seriously, how was he even fighting before he learned how to do that?
Sometimes battle helps awaken our abilities. And the powers hidden deep within us.
Silver Eyes. Gonna blast this nightmare away.
I wonder if Ruby fell asleep. And what about Yang and Blake? Did the others fall asleep too?
That door looks like a coffin.
Mm-hmm. She's probably breaking into song.
Tell me who's the loneliest of all.
Is this the same one that Pyrrha was singing?
I think it might be.
What's inside me? Tell me, can a heart be turned to stone? Mirror, mirror, what's behind you? Save me from the things I see. I can keep it from the world. Why won't you let me hide from me? Mirror, mirror, tell me something. Who's the loneliest of all?
I think she sang a song like this in this show one season. Like, I feel like this was in one of our music compilations. A version of it. No, 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 no. Do not go in the coffin. No.
The eternal sleep.
I feel like you chose poorly, Weiss.
I don't know. She had a choice.
It's always a good sign when, like, duct tape is holding your house together.
Oh, don't go sightseeing, please. It's really embarrassing.
I can't reach Ruby or Jean. This is kind of like our shed back home, but even more creepy. Just filled with junk that never gets cleaned up. Oh, I didn't mean to include you in that. I just meant this place.
I get the same feeling here. Maybe this is where things go that don't belong anywhere else. The White Fang.
Yang, a relic. This must be the one meant for you. I knew we'd find it eventually.
Why did you touch it?
Wow.
Sound like a zombie.
What is that thing? I can't tell if those are Grimm or White Fang.
Both.
Why are they so calm?
Because I'm here. In Weiss's mind, I'm just like them.
Come
What
on
about you?
now. You can't assume it's that.
What about Yang?
After all, it's the nightmare that made all this, not Weiss.
I get it now.
Huh?
The White Fang thinks that all humans are dangerous and terrifying, which is the same way Weiss and people like her see us. But I also knew in my heart that they weren't all like that. I used that to justify to myself why I should keep on fighting them.
Well, even if that used to be true, that isn't how you feel anymore, right? Let's just get this relic back to the others. And then get rid of that Grimm. I'll just use a coin and...
If we do that, Negative Weiss will just get in our way again. We're no match for her powers here.
We don't actually know that. I'm sure Ruby is doing her best to get it all figured out. So let's just hurry and...
I'm sure she understands that if we don't start thinking about a better plan, we don't stand a chance at all.
We've already done enough thinking. What else could we even do? Sit around and hope to become allergic to the Grimm so we could sneak around like Jean? That is not my style.
I'm telling you, brute force isn't going to work. Oh. I think that's it.
Huh?
That being in that place was like starting to like affect her or something like that.
I know, because like
The twitch of her ear and tail and...
there was like a aggressiveness building.
Mm-hmm. Shoot it!
Why'd you turn my weapon around?
Mm-hmm.
The door that we need won't open. And all the rest of these don't really lead anywhere.
There aren't any robots out there right now. If we hurry, we can make it to one of those buildings.
Is that really the best idea? We might want to start looking for Blake and Yang instead. And we've already used up almost all of our coins.
We can't look for them. Weiss is running out of time. She said so. If she falls asleep, she'll never wake up again.
What about that huge statue tower thing? If it moves again, the dream is going to fight us even harder. We can't beat Negative Weiss if we keep on acting without thinking.
Then I'll come up with an even better plan.
The
Wait
sword.
a sec. Nothing stopped this train from getting here, right?
Yeah?
What if we could ride the train all the way to the tower?
That won't work. There aren't any tracks.
There weren't any tracks before either. But as long as I'm here, it'll move.
What do you mean, if you're here?
Weiss told me that herself. That I can go wherever I want. Weiss also said she doesn't really hate me. I'm sure she's gonna let us in. She'll understand.
But it was the real Weiss who told you all of that. Negative Weiss will just attack us.
If she comes after us, that means Weiss hasn't fallen asleep yet. And that could buy us some time until Blake and Yang come back.
Did you want to bring the girls with us?
I want to free as much of Weiss as I can. Maybe it's selfish, but I think it's the right thing to do. I think the girls should fight with us.
Yeah.
Come on, RWBY, did you forget what I said? Those girls will turn into monsters, and then they might start rampaging and attacking again.
It was the nightmare who did that, though. But
Pure looks
Kira
drugged.
didn't end up like that. She didn't turn into a monster. They probably went on a rampage like that because I told them they needed to fight for their freedom.
Okay, so what are you gonna tell them now?
I'll ask all of them to fight for Weiss's sake. I need to make sure she gets out of there. Weiss has to realize she wants to leave.
She better realize it soon.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening now?
Train is moving. It's unauthorized.
What? What? Of course. The SDC train is packed full of dust. We've got all the ammo we need.
Nice.
Please, Weiss, let us in. Keep going.
The reason for the gun? Can we find out now?
No, I feel like it's like a last episode kind of thing. Or don't let us in.
Yeah, that's gonna make it tougher. I will say, she does look like a badass villain.
Yeah.
Weiss. Please let us through. If it's really true that you trust me, you'll do it.
Don't be foolish. Even now, you don't seem to grasp your limits here. Once I have rendered judgment and handed down my verdict, I will put you to sleep.
For good.
Hit him! Keep firing!
Little mini Weisses. Shoot him.
Oh my god! Oh, this is terrible!
We're going to be goners if this keeps up.
Yeah.
You're murdering Weiss's childhood.
Move it, you hunk of metal!
That one just keeps taking it. Oh no.
Oh, this is a very big problem.
This looks bad.
Sean, you need to go get that sword, dude.
Yeah.
There! Now it's time to sleep.
Okay, Blake and Yang.
No. I have to save Weiss.
Just blasted Ruby. Froze her? No, no, just knocked her unconscious.
This is the end for you. What was that?
Ooh. Storm's coming. Dome's breaking.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Huh.
What is happening out there?
Yeah, nice entrance.
Yang?
Hello. The White Fang? How are they here?
Because their leader's here.
Both ears out.
Mm-hmm.
Daughter of the Shani family.
Oh! She's got Adam's mask on.
Settle this once and for all.
Okay.
All right. Great ending for that one. And yeah, now that you mention it, like that we did hear that song before for the loneliest of them all. Like, yeah, so that was pulled from.
We knew coming into it that the stakes were really high because obviously Ruby had been infected, and that's takes it to like a whole new level. So Jean whipping out his badass semblance and rectifying that in pretty short order was very unexpected for me. Because part of my thinking had been, we're like ramping up and now Ruby's got infected and like, this is going to take us to like the final episode and what's going to happen to Ruby. And Jean's like, no, I got this. And so it just kind of clears that up right away. So then my brain was kind of thinking, well, where do we go from here? Because it felt like that's what they were building towards. And now we've solved it. So I was really pleased to see with how they there could have been a detour to Ruby. And once again, putting the focus on Ruby. And of course, the show is titled RWBY. That makes sense. But I like how they then kind of faked us out a bit and brought us back to Weiss.
Yeah, definitely faked us out because that was going to be for a while. I thought it was going to be like toward to the end that we were dealing with like Ruby's nightmare within a nightmare. And then it even had the nightmare doctor, whatever. They were talking about how they're powerless now to help. It's like, okay, so it's looking really bleak. And Jean's just like, no, I got this. Here we go. Which, grab that sword and then bring it to wherever Weiss's body, I guess, is.
Yeah, and I did like the fact that as Jean is doing this amazing thing in the dream world, his team is gathered around him like, do we even know his semblance? Like, he doesn't, how can he even fight without the powers, you know? Again, Jean is consistently underestimated, even by himself. Like, I don't blame the people who underestimate him around him because he underestimates himself. Yeah. And so it's not like he brings a lot to the table in an obvious way. He's always the underdog, and yet he winds up busting out things at like the clutch moment that just they change the course of the show.
Yeah, I don't know, how did Blake like bust through there and bust through the dome and
with her Grim or White Fang?
Yeah, White Fang Grim or whatever they are, like zombie White Fang that she's got going in there. Great entrance by Yang. Hey.
Yeah, both Yang and Blake had great entrances. I am curious what it means with Blake wearing Adam's mask, though. Because Blake coming in, badass moment, potentially using her team to save Weiss, all of that felt very like, yay, heroic, here come the good guys. Like, it's like celebratory kind of stuff. But that mask is so associated with something terrible, and someone terrible specifically, that the reveal of the mask at the very end kind of took away my celebration. And I was like, oh, wait. And I mean, I don't know. It might be fine, but I don't know.
It seems like you got to fight fire with fire. And so I don't know how she did it. I guess like she just freed her. Blake freed like Nightmare Blake in order to fight Nightmare Weiss. It's like, we can't defeat her. But who can is someone like that is in a part of this world, and you know,
that would explain the 2 ears out instead of the half ear, half bow. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it was like letting out her nightmare version of her, which is like still Blake, but like a little bit different. Just like this is still Weiss, but like Weiss has like the getup of like the military, or whatever. She has the getup of like the leader of the White Fang. So
their nightmare versions are themselves, but more aggressive.
Yeah, because we don't even know where the RWBY and Yang version would be. I think Yang would just be like the same.
Yeah, Yang will just be Yang.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Still aggressive, and just still punching stuff.
Yeah, but like aggressive in that great way.
Yep. Agreed. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out our reaction for RWBY, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.